Hey, what's up guys? I'm just here replacing my knock sensor on a 2003 Acura RSX. It's the base model. So the intake manifold drops down a little bit lower from what I've been told, making it harder to get to. I'm going to try to give a shot here underneath the car so that you can actually see it. I'll just zoom in. I've actually put the new one on already. Let's see if I can get a picture of that. Okay, you can see it right there. We'll kind of zoom out so that you can see where it is. It's a little tough to tell. So I've been getting to it from underneath the car. I removed the front bumper. People said it's easier to remove the intake manifold. Might be the case. I just didn't want to mess with any gaskets if they needed to be replaced. It is very difficult to get it from underneath here. You've got to have the right socket, which is on the base model 1 inch and 1/8, which I believe is the same as 27 millimeter. You might want to Google that just to verify. I'll kind of show you my wrench setup here. As you can see, I have a lot of extensions and a lot of wrenches out, just trying a lot of different things. It took me quite a while. Actually went to O'Reilly's to buy the deep socket here, the 1 1/16 inch. I think I may have said 1 1/8 earlier. That's wrong, sorry. So it's the 1 1/16 inch socket. But I ended up not using it because anything that you would put on the end of it would interfere with the intake manifold. So even this small little piece right here would bump into the plastic intake manifold, like let alone getting your wrench on it or even this. So what I actually did was I just used a normal socket, same size, 1 1/16, and I put a little piece of plastic in between so that it didn't fully snap on to the ratchet, so that it allows it to be a little bit deeper and actually get on the part that we're unscrewing. And then so that it wouldn't fall off, I just put this piece of electrical tape on here to hold it on, and it just needs to be held on until you get it in place and start using it. Once you start turning it, of course, it doesn't matter because the pressure of you holding it on there will keep it on. And as ridiculous as it looks, that's probably the easiest way of doing it if you're going to do it from underneath and not remove the intake manifold. So this is a 1/2 inch ratchet, a standard 1 1/16 inch socket with a little plastic piece wrapped in tape so that it doesn't fully go on to the ratchet, and a piece of tape to hold the socket onto the ratchet to get it started. And that was, after probably an hour's worth of work, what actually ended up working. You could see I had various wobble bits. If you had an extension like this, but that was 1/2 inch, it might work, but it's really tight in there. Again, the deep socket I got is especially deep also. If you're able to maybe find one that isn't quite as deep or something that has an area to get maybe a crescent wrench on right here, that might have worked as well. But again, this is what worked for me. Thought that might help somebody out replacing their knock sensor. Thanks again. Subscribe to my videos, hit like, and ask any questions below.